All right, what's going on is Camel Money Beats, and I'm here to help you with something that I even personally struggled with at one point, and I'm telling you, it makes all the difference. I was having a conversation with somebody that I was working with, trying to help me out one time, and we were on this discussion about content and the idea of making content and putting your, or even just making beats, putting beats out, making music, putting just anything out to the world. And he asked me, Cam, what's holding you back? Why are you not putting stuff out? And you know what I was telling him? I was giving him a lot of excuses, okay? We'll be real. I was giving a lot of excuses, but I think it all kind of tied around together on this one concept where I was trying to wait to be perfect in what I was doing before I put it out. And I think I came to that conclusion with him. I was like, look, sometimes I feel like the content is not good enough. I want the camera and the lighting, and I want my beats to be at a certain level, and I want everything to be at this level before I start putting it out. And he said, well, that's your problem right there. I said, what do you mean? I mean, when I'm here making this content and this music represents who I am. Shouldn't I want it to be at a certain level of, perfect before I put it out? And he said, you want it to be good, but the thing is that imperfect action is key. I said, what do you mean by imperfect action is key? He said, let me tell you, when you are so focused on trying to be perfect all the time, you are slowing yourself down because you're not allowing yourself to just get in this rhythm of putting out music, putting out content, and getting close enough where you're still taking action. And I said that makes sense. I could see that, but I just don't want to put out bad stuff. And he said, I totally get that. But by you trying to be perfect, you're getting to a point like, when was the last time you put out a beat? And I was probably a couple months at that point. And he said, see, like, imagine if you had put out a beat every single day and you were doing that, you would get to a certain point where within those few months you would improve. It's not that you're just putting out bad quality stuff to put out bad quality stuff. You find a good level that you're comfortable at. It's not perfect, but it's like almost there, right? And then you just continue to put stuff out until you get to a point where you actually start to improve, and like the people following you can see your improvement as you go along. And I started to think about that, and it really made sense to me. And it's something now, you know, when artists are trying to put out their music, I tell them the same thing. I said, look, you trying to be perfect is going to slow you down, okay? Imperfect action is key. It's more important to take action and do something than just wait for this perfect moment and the perfect song and the perfect situation. So even now, though, when I'm working with artists, they're still kind of in the same boat, and I can respect that. I can respect that you want your craft to be at a certain level before you let the world hear it. But let's be real with ourselves. What happens sometimes? What happens is, you you're trying to, trying to craft this perfect album and this perfect situation, and you know what's gonna happen is, like, you could be the person to put it out on time and really push for it. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but I think we all have been in situations where you'll have a song or something and you're like, this is really good. I'm gonna wait for the right time. And that song gets pushed back and it gets in there. And now you have this great song that's been on your hard drive for the past 5 years. And you know what? Sometimes music is timeless. Sometimes you can take that 5-year-old song and put it out and it's a smash hit. But sometimes, when you're waiting that long, like, that could be a whole different vibe, or it just maybe is not gonna have the same impact as it did back then as it does now. So what that means is it's all about taking action and doing things as fast as possible in a way where you're still comfortable with what you're putting out, but you're allowing yourself to grow in the process. If you want a great example of that, look through my past YouTube videos. I mean, you could see in some of my videos, man, I had a mangly beard, and the video quality wasn't as good. And this video quality even right now is all right, but I'm understanding that, like, I'm comfortable with this content that I'm putting out now, and I know it's only going to get better. And the same thing goes for your music. Now, In your case or other people's cases, the problem might be is maybe you're okay with imperfect action. Maybe you just don't know what action to take or how to take it or what level to be comfortable at before you actually start consistently putting out content. And by the way, this imperfect action is key for all aspects of your music, not only for creating your music, not only for writing your music, but also for like putting out your music, putting out any music videos, and especially putting out social media content. When it comes down to your content, you need to start posting more regularly. Once a week is not going to cut it. Once a month, not every, once I feel like it. We are in a social media age, and if you want to keep up with the times, I'm just telling you how it is. If you want to keep up with the times, you got to stay consistent. And you hate this word because you know it's true, but at the same time you just don't feel like posting corny videos or doing TikTok dances and all these type of things. You don't have to do all that. You can find your own lane for your own content and just keep posting even if it's not perfect, but you're being consistent and you're taking action, and that's what's going to elevate you and take you to the next level. So if you just need help with what action to take or your content or how you can just get a rhythm going and just knowing that, yeah, it is an imperfect action, but it is an action and I'm moving forward, let me know. Either DM me, send me an email, comment down below, and I'd be happy to help you out with that type of a thing. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys want another topic for me to talk about, please put it down in the comments or DM me, message me any way you want, and I'll definitely make a video on that. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please like and comment and subscribe on my channel so I can make more of this for you, and I'll see you guys on the next video.